Hello, everybody. I'm the uncle,
I'm a carb uncle.
and I'm the carb uncle. He's a college boy now. He speaks with a deep voice. Oops. Okay. Okay. We're fresh off the All-Star game. What are your thoughts? Well, first of all, we're here at Buteri's in Woodbury. We're on the road. So, go ahead. What are your thoughts on the All-Star game?
I thought it was a great All-Star game. Everybody was saying it was very boring because it was low scoring, but I mean, I just love pitching matchups.
Me too.
Just very great pitching in
Yeah.
the game. I think Pablo Lopez, he had a good inning. Pretty much everyone that pitched didn't really do too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Even the guys that did let up runs. We had Elias Diaz, 32-year-old, making his All-Star
fun.
debut.
That's fun.
Hit a home run to win it for the National League. I think it was their first time in 9 years winning it. American League's won every year for the past 9 years.
You know, that's really cyclical. I remember back in the 60s, 70s, National League won 15 out of 16 games. So that goes in cycles. Okay, let's talk about a couple of things here. First of all, I'm not a Yankee fan, so I don't have a dog in this fight. But I watched the game before the All-Star game. Herman pitched, and Boone took him out. And I've been a Boone defender because I think they really overachieved when you look at the hitting that they've got on that team. They got no hitting without Judge. But he took Herman out after 74 pitches, and they lost the game. And the reason was they wanted to give him a positive feeling going into the break. What the heck is that? How about winning a game? That'll give him a positive feeling. Guy just pitched a perfect game 2 starts before that, and he takes him out after 74 pitches.
I mean, I think the perfect game was a fluke. That's
Of
not
course
a
it
Yankee
is,
bias.
but he pitched a complete game.
He did.
Now he's taking him out after 74 pitches to give him a full, a good feeling. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was silly. But I know you want to talk about your New York Metropolitans.
They were.
Go ahead.
Hey, they were hot. I mean, that series in Arizona, winning
was a
that
good series.
series, they struggled in the month of June, terrible month of June. But July hits and they start to pick it up a little bit. Then the All-Star break comes, no games during the All-Star break, but they're back today at home against the Dodgers. It's going to be a nice quick sweep of the Dodgers. Right back on it. Alvarez, he's really turning into a nice hitter.
He is, and he's better behind the plate than I thought he was going to be too. He's, he's really developing nicely. Batty, not so much.
He's hitting well. No, he's hitting well.
What is he hitting?
He's like 250 right now.
Is he? I thought he was down to 230.
Has like 17, 18 home runs right now.
No, I'm not talking about Alvarez. I'm talking about your third baseman.
Oh, Beatty? Yeah, Beatty's struggling.
He's really struggling. He's got a nice swing. Okay, a lot of surprise teams this year. Arizona, right? Baltimore. How about those Orioles?
The entire AL East.
I mean, that's fun. Tampa, I don't know how they do it, but they do it every year. Who else is a surprise team? Texas. Finally, every year they spend a lot of money, and this year they're
Corey Seager
having the
the best year of his career right now.
Yeah, right now he's having a great year. Yeah, listen, when he answers the bell, when he can play, guy can hit.
I like Seager.
Guy can hit. Yeah, no, I love Seager, and he's got a slow heartbeat too. He's good in big games. Who else we missing? Well, of course, the Braves are dynamo. Cincinnati make a nice comeback. Right?
Cincinnati, their top 8 hitters all have OPS above 800. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they weren't too good all of 2 years ago. They really flipped the switch this year.
Yeah, they sure have. So
Ellie De La Cruz. That
De La Cruz, he's a freak. That kid.
That guy can do it all. 6'5", throws 97 across the diamond if he needs to. One of the fastest guys in the MLB. Hits for power, hits for average.
He said he's the fastest guy on the planet.
I wouldn't go that far,
but you're right. He can do it. He's a true 5'2" player. And there's a lot of really good young players now. It's an exciting time for baseball. So what do you see the second half bringing for the Mets, Yankees, Dodgers? Go.
I mean, the Mets' focus right now just has to keep themselves in the wild card race. They're not going to beat Atlanta for the division.
They got to get into the wild card race, right?
They're like 5 games out right now. Yeah,
okay.
Which is doable.
And they're below 500. Right?
They are 6 or 7 games. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Pitching, trade Verlander, please. I mean, Just got to do something. They're talking about Nolan Arenado coming to the Mets. I don't know if I like that move.
Yeah, how are you going to trade $86 million guaranteed for the next 2 years?
I'm wondering the same thing, but
I mean, Uncle Stevie can eat a lot of it, right? But that's a lot. I mean, what about Scherzer?
I'm really
He's only got 1 year
disappointed.
left.
I'm really disappointed, man.
Well, you know, when you have these old pitchers at the top of your rotation, that can happen, right? That can happen. Scherzer the last couple of years has broken down. He couldn't pitch in the playoffs 2 years ago. So, I mean, they put their eggs in that basket. Senga has flashes of being really good.
I like
right?
Senga.
Yeah, I like him too.
Rookie year, made the All-Star team.
So you think the Mets are going to make the playoffs?
I don't know. It's 50-50 right now. I'm
Okay.
hopeful.
Okay.
I'm hopeful that
I
they will.
agree. I think it's maybe they got a shot. What about the Yankees?
The Yankees are going to be there.
I think the Yankees will too. I'm not sure if Judge is going to come back.
Really?
You know?
To the Yankees?
Yeah, this year. I don't know if he'll come back this year. I don't think they know. And that would be a shame because without him, that lineup can be pitched to very easily. And they still got, what do they have? Stanton for 3 more years?
Pick two.
Something like 2?
Pick two.
So I think the Yankees will make the playoffs. So I think the Dodgers will make it as well, but I think they're going to make a deal for a pitcher. I think they're going to get help in the bullpen
Take Scherzer
and the
back.
starting. No, we're good, thanks. But they'll get a couple of bullpen pieces, I think, because they need it. I mean, it's it's where we're at this point. But everybody's going to be looking for pitching.
I personally think. Who do you have winning the World Series? If you had to pick one team.
I picked the Braves right now.
I would too. I mean, the Braves I hate them so much. They just continue to win. You know, they lost Freddie Freeman a few years ago, and they replaced the
David
number one
Olson.
first baseman in baseball with the number 2 first baseman in baseball.
They
That's
do
just
that,
not
man.
fair.
They're a well-run organization.
Very.
And next year, I think the World Series winner will, after the Dodgers get Ohtani, and then I think they'll win that World
They
Series.
might get Ohtani. Mookie Betts was
Yeah.
doing a little bit of recruiting.
Was he?
A little All-Star
so,
break.
so the Angels go into Dodger Stadium for a 2-game series. In the second game, they have Japanese Heritage Night as a
I don't think
subtle
that's a
recruiting.
coincidence. Yeah.
Anyway, it should be a lot of fun the second half of the series. We'll talk to you soon. I'm the uncle.
I'm the car bumper.